Well, now that the 2021 regular legislative session is complete, we're highlighting some of the most impactful bills passed during this very unprecedented year. Fox 59's Kayla Sullivan is live in the newsroom right now with a look at everything from pandemic relief to criminal justice reform. Lawmakers had a lot on their plate this year.
2020 brought lawmakers some challenging issues to tackle. They had to pass a budget during a pandemic in the middle of a national police reform movement. For the most part, leadership on both sides of the aisle say they're happy with what they were able to accomplish.
The Indiana budget passed with rare bipartisan support. Only 2 Republicans in the House and 3 Democrats in the Senate voted against it.
Couldn't be more pleased with the budget.
The final version has a 4.5% increase in school funding, and it invests in teacher pay, learning loss programs, and broadband expansion.
We shouldn't be patting ourselves on the back for something that we should have been doing anyway.
However, Senate Minority Leader Greg Taylor does think House Bill 1006, the justice reform legislation, deserves celebration.
Every member of the General Assembly stepped up with that legislation.
That bill puts $70 million toward law enforcement training, including de-escalation tactics. It bans chokeholds under certain conditions, creates an officer decertification process, and criminalizes police if they intentionally turn off body cams. It also requires agencies request previous employment records before hiring officers.
That was an important bill, and a bill that shows the type of collaboration can take place on what can sometimes be challenging issues.
In response to the pandemic, lawmakers passed a controversial bill that allows them to call themselves into session during a statewide emergency. The governor vetoed that bill, and they voted to override him. Now all eyes are on whether he will veto the bill that gives local elected leaders oversight on county or city health department orders during an emergency. Health officials say it may delay response during a pandemic, causing more sickness or death. Supporters say these decisions should be a collaboration.
He knows what our intention is, and if it ends up being vetoed, we'll take a look at that.
Early in the session, lawmakers voted to override governor's veto of the controversial bill that banned local government from getting involved with landlord-tenant disputes.
Kayla, since lawmakers are now technically on a recess because they've got to come back for redistricting in the fall, is it possible they would vote on some veto overrides or other measures here before they have to come back again next year in January?
Yes, because of that recess, I just put in a request for that information, and they say any of those options are possible. They could come back in May and vote. They could come back in the fall when they're addressing redistricting, or they could wait until next session. In the newsroom, Kayla Sullivan, Fox 59 News.
Okay, Kayla, thanks so much. We're going to have a full breakdown of the year that was at the State House coming up Sunday on this week's edition of In Focus. I'll also have interviews with Senator Todd Young, DNC Chair Jamie Harrison, and Dr. Anthony Fauci on the vaccination efforts here in Indiana and across the country. Join us Sunday morning, 9:30, right here on Fox 59.